The tallest building in the United States, One World Trade Center. Looking glorious tonight as we come to you from New York. Welcome, everyone, to Noche Nba. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the New York Knicks here in New York. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldrich will be reporting from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Now, I saw C.J. McCollum play all 4 of his years at Lehigh. He said the grind and hunger of a mid-major athlete is just different. You have to carry the responsibility of the team and literally the entire program. The tournament is on your shoulders. You get a lot of stuff that can't be taught. Guys, now he's the teacher. I'm just glad he's no longer schooling my beloved AU Eagles.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, D.A. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Out of the wings for him, McCollum and Powell. Nurkic is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Lillard in at the 1. And for the Knicks, in the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. D out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain, and you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable, and when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to ride.
And so off the tip, it's New York. D, covered by Lillard. D passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
Now the pass to McCollum. Lillard, right side. Takes it inside. No good that time. Great D that time from D. To the middle. New York moving the ball around. And the basket is good.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Yeah, no question. It takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness.
Lillard attacking. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
But Lillard is used to getting pushed around. Got to admire how he muscles it in regardless.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
D, guarded by Kuzma.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Pass to Lillard. Lets it go with a three. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
His three-point shooting is an important part of his game. Lillard has to hit that shot all night if he wants to keep the D honest.
Down low, here's Randall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
It's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
First one falls for him.
And we've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball right now.
Good on both. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lillard, the pass to Kuzma. The dish now to Nurkic. Over Robinson. Nurkic can't hit. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
Now Lillard. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Passes it to Powell. Back to McCollum. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Powell.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that. Their hot start keeps getting hotter. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
McCollum outside. Pass to Kuzma. And here is Powell. His last outing, 16 points for him. The shot by Lillard, wide open. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. D, guarded by Kuzma. Here's D. And the rebound by Nurkic. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid a quick blowout.
Yeah. Wasn't that a sloppy effort? I mean, turnovers were a huge issue. And they don't have to play safe tonight, but they do have to play smart.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Once Lillard gets going, it's fun to watch. I mean, he attacks with such ferocity.
D passes to Randall. Lays it up off the glass. Randall's got 8 points. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. That's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people. How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's D. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Damian Lillard again. 16 points for him.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Here's D, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
McCollum outside. Lillard looking around. Robinson with the block. D, covered by Lillard. Randall kicks to Fournier. Here's D. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Kyle Kuzma.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Nance passes to Lillard. Back to Nance. A 3-ball. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Nice assist. Randall keeping his eyes up, playing unselfish basketball.
Here's McCollum. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Great open look there. Lillard's got 19 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to play.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but there's a lot of game left to play.
Now, here's Lillard. 19 points in the game. And that is no good. Now shooting 8 for 12 from the floor. New York leading by 4. D covered by Nance. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Powell. Nurkic trying to get open. Powell, that's good.
Well, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
To the inside, Fournier. Right side Robinson. Over in the corner, Randall. Clock at 6. Here he goes. Got it. Nice one there from D. D's got 13.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks with the lead. Here's D. Buries the long-range jumper. 16 points for him.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
McCollum outside. From the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Got to be aware of McCollum. I mean, he's a competitor. And look, he looks for revenge in these situations.
Now, here's Barrett. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And the pass to D. Here's Randall. Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he could be an anchor on the defense.
Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Nance.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Robinson with the block. Barrett with the ball. D, covered by Lillard. Powell against Barrett. D passes to Robinson, and he makes that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Defensive foul charged to.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And New York making a change. Rose is checked in. Porland also making some changes. Cody Zeller's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Lillard. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. 11-point game. Pass to McCollum. Here's Simons. He's covered by Rose. A nice shot by Simons.
Yeah, you can learn a lot by watching him operating in their offense.
And it's Rose penetrating and finished off by Rose.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Here's Simons. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Rose passes to D. And again, New York with the triple.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Nance outside. He lobs it up.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
On its way from Rose for two. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And that one, good.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now, here's Rose. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. D passes to Rose. He takes it in. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
Bobby Toppin's checked in for the Knicks. And Portland with a change here, too. Snell's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 14. McCollum deciding where to go with it. 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumps.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now here's McCollum. He has 5. Shoots it up. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. New York leading by 16. D, he's covered by Zeller. Rose, that's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's McCollum, following the score by Derrick Rose. Little passes to Zeller. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, Zeller is a talent you can't leave unchecked inside. He'll take that shot every chance he gets.
Here's Barrett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
Nasir Little picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
At the line.
Coming through at the charity strip. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
One shot.
A free throw drops for Quickly. And Chris with the Fab 5 in Michigan and that powerhouse Kings team with so much shooting and passing. How special was it to shape the way the game is played now?
It's so special to see vestiges of our style still in the game. I mean, in Michigan, not only did we influence the game with fast break, 94 feet of defense, but we also changed the expectations, saying, hey, it doesn't matter what you think of me. I can go out there with hard work and earn my spot and change the expectation of the game. As far as Sacramento, man, it's just so awesome that, we left our game in the NBA. What do I mean by that? So many teams now play that offensive style that we had at Sacramento. You need a few keys to do that. You need a great player, you need great passers, you need unselfish guys, and you need a family atmosphere in the locker room. And we had it all.
On the floor for Portland, Damian Lillard out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Zeller, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against the Nets was outstanding. He finished with 59 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Here's Powell. Following the score by Taj Gibson.
Wow, you see how fast he got off the ground? I love whenever Kuzma rises up to throw it down.
D, covered by Lillard. It falls in 2 points from D. D's got 21 in the game.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Powell, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
New York's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter.
Yeah, whether it's on the court or in the booth, Dame Lillard will face the fire and compete. And watch what you say. Yeah, let's keep those receipts.
And stolen by Lillard. Here's Powell. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Julius Randle's checked in for Taj Gibson. And she's checked in for Portland. Passes it to Kuzma. The offensive rebound. An easy 2 points on the layup. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Masterful at timing. When to go after offensive rebound. Kuzma excels at getting the right position.
The baseline J. And there are the Knicks with another bucket. And there have always been those opponents, Chris, you don't want to fire up. I think Lillard is in that category, right?
They say don't poke the bear. Dame's not the loudest, but he will answer. Better put some respect on him.
Here's D. Misses the three.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Fournier. Here's D, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now, here's Nurkic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. D, covered by Lillard. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
Quickly with a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Quickly's got 15.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Lillard against Quickly. Lillard attacking, and it goes down 2 points. Lillard's got 25 points in the game.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
A slam dunk by Robinson.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Lillard. He's got 25. Shoots the three. Rebounded by D.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
No good on the three. Portland's gone 1-6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Here's Nurkic. Fires it up. Robinson with the block. Quickly the pass to D. And there's the drive. Here's Randle. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Lillard That shot off. Great D that time from D.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Going inside, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's New York going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Knicks, Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's D in at the point guard. Nurkic with the steal. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And so it's New York with it. From 18 feet away. Robinson with it. Lillard picks him up. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
That's his first personal.
The Knicks have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9.
At the line for the Knicks, number 21. At the line,
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from D. Here's Lillard. And he drives in. Nice D from D.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Back to Robinson. Randall dishes to Fournier. Just 4 to shoot. Here's D. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And that one's good. Lillard.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
It's Fournier on the wing. Kicks it to Barrett. 5 on the clock. Here's D. Misses off the right iron.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now, here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. Offline with his 3. For New York, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Got that one up quick. D's got 4 this quarter.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
McCollum kicks to Powell. Nurkic trying to get open. Poked away and stolen by Fournier. Here's D. Drills the three-pointer. D's got 32 points in the game.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Fournier against Lillard. It's Powell on the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
Here's D, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And here's McCollum for three, and they get it back. Second chance shot. Nurkic the pass to Kuzma. Lillard outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Oh, you got to admire how aggressive Lillard is. Terrific at finding a way to get to the championship. And how many players have ever notched multiple 60-point games? The list? Wilt, Jordan, Kobe, Elgin Baylor, James Harden, and Damian Lillard.
Three shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
And you think of those cold-blooded scores, man, none better than Lillard.
Certain players inspire appropriate fear. When he hits half court, he's within range.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Nerlens Noel checks in for Robinson, and it's Rose in for Evan Fournier. Driving to the basket. It's blocked. And now Portland on the break. Here's Snell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Rose.
Well, quiet guy by nature. I mean, Tony Snell lets his play do the talking. In college, they called him the silent assassin.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in, so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And guys, Cody Zeller, the number 4 pick in the 2013 draft, he's carved out a niche as an effective role player.
Yeah, what I like about Zeller is that he knows his role. He doesn't force anything out there. He just plays his game. He's a quality teammate who guys like playing.
Inside, out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Easy pass turns it.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
Back door.
1:58 left in the third. In the corner, it's Robinson. D, covered by Lillard. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And the call will be against D.
That's his first personal.
That is his first foul of the game.
Is in the penalty.
Hey, watch left.
There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. To the paint, here's Nurkic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one.
The closer Nurkic is to the basket, the more dangerous he is. A solid interior scorer.
Robinson passes to D. Powell against Quickly. Pass to Lillard. To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
Got to respect the interior game a little bit. He gets deep inside. He forces the defense to hit him.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Inside. And finished off by Robinson.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading the scores.
Here's Lillard. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Robinson on the wing. New York moving it around. Here's D. The pass to Robinson. And he gets it to go. Robinson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lillard way outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. D passes to Robinson. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel. Actively seeking out his teammate.
Lillard. And good. That thing was that time as it falls. Lillard's got 37.
Love how assured Lillard is from this spot. He's a confident shooter. He likes pulling up from anywhere.
And so it's New York up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, they've got McLemore, Damian Lillard out there with Smith. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Brown in at the 4-man position. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
That's good from D. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts. At higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
And so it's New York with it after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Yep, that one goes. D's got 38 points.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
McLemore with the ball. Robinson picks him up. 3-pointer, Lillard. Knicks with the rebound. D's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now, here's Lillard. Following the miss by Julius Randle. And Lillard kicks to Smith. It's blocked. Quickly against Lillard. Pass to D. Launches it. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
I tell you what, at only 6'3", Smith has some major hops. Super at leaping up quickly to throw it down.
Into the lane, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft. And that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
And one thing you talk about with Lillard, great at all times, but absolutely lethal in the clutch.
He's guarded by Nurkic, and Randall throws it down.
That's a major league catch and flush right there. Randall's not a high flyer, but showing some explosiveness at the rim that time.
Smith outside. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shots good by McLemore.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Here's D. Another shot. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And a big fella with the agility of Randall. He's going to win a lot of battles down low, able to get up there and snag that rebound.
At the line for New York, Julius Randle. At the line, one shot.
That free throw good from Randall. We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, well, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, you see what those guys can do, post up, step. Out,
Dennis Smith Jr.
Control that corner action, and they're able to carry their team.
A work in progress for sure, but I like how Smith Jr. still keeps taking those deep shots.
Here's the floater, and the layup is up and in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Lillard against quickly. To the inside. It's stolen by Randall. D passes to Knox. There's the lob to the hoop. He's off on that one. And it's Portland the other way. Portland moving the ball around. Nurkic trying to get open and finished off by Brown.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
Driving inside. Shoots from 12. And the Knicks good for 2.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now here is Smith. And Brown throws it down hard.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Drives to the hoop. Kept alive. Portland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Now McLemore. He kicks it to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Smith right side. Clock at 4. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night.
And so assured. Can't give an inch of breathing room to Smith Jr. That's when he strikes.
Knox. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. A few top prospects to join it. Skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, when you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management. I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league we call.
And so here is New York, following the missed shot by Dennis Smith. D passes to Gibson. D, he's covered by Brown. Here's D. Here's Grimes. Pass to D. He shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in. D's got 44.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Down low, McLemore. And a missed layup.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And there's the pass to Smith. Now here's McLemore. T right on him. Smith surveying the D to the right side. Passes it to Snell. Shot from free throw range. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Knox. Here's T. Here's Noel. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Number 21.
So energetic, helping to lead the charge for this
second team foul.
Smith outside. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Fourth team foul.
D, he's covered by Brown. Here's D. To the paint. Here's Gibson. There's Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Now here's McLemore. And the drought. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one. D. He's covered by Zeller. No good from D. The Trailblazers shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Here's Snell, defended by Gibson. For 3, Smith. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The shot's good from D.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And here's McLemore. Dishes to Smith. Takes the three. Rebounded by Knox. Now the Knicks with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's D. Count the basket. D's got 48.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Smith outside. And you look at the pathway to the NBA for young players, Chris, opportunities now to go pro at 16, 17 years of age. The landscape is certainly changing, isn't it?
Well, the NBA said they're going to take an active role, making sure these teams get the best coaching, training, and learning. And overall, I see more promise than problems.
And here are the Knicks now after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Here's D. Trying to get open is Gibson. No good from D. And for Portland, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Inside, Zeller. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's D. Good. That's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, the D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shots.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Tries it from the top of the key and taken away by Brown. McLemore with the ball. Noel on him. Brown. Good.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New York.
This is a team performing to its fullest capability.
Hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep. And what a huge standout performance it was
for D.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Now, here is Smith. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from D. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. And that one drops. D's got 56 points in the game.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
No, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
Driving the lane, drops in the layup for 2. D's got 58.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know, known for that rim blocking, dunking ability, Smith Jr., though, a special talent. This is a guy who wants to keep getting better over time.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Smith. Nancy's checked in for Portland. Smith hits them both. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's D. And the three off target. And here are the Trailblazers now. McLemore inside the line. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
That's the kind of player McLemore is. He is always thinking of shooting as soon as he gets the ball off the pass.
D covered by Smith. No good from D. Smith outside. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Between 3 and 6, when my big ideas hit. Green, freeways driving fast. Not midnight, not sunrise.